your WSFA First Alert weather with meteorologist Amanda Curran.
Live look outside in Elmore County. Look at that camera kind of jostling back and forth. It's the breeze that is now funneling that drier air into our forecast. Perfect timing. The official start to fall just a couple of short hours away. And while we're overcast now, more sunshine is expected soon. I met my new best friend, 8-year-old Kiera. Are you excited about the parade?
Yes.
What do you want to tell everybody at home?
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year?
Yep, and Happy New Year.
Oh, can we just appreciate this outfit, this look? She's ready for winter, but then she's got on the overall shorts because she knows it's Alabama, so it's going to feel like July even though it's December. But what about temperatures? Today, we're struggling for sure, but we're going to rebound a little bit. Let me tell you, that 61 degrees is going to feel phenomenal with that sunshine as we head into our day Thursday, especially if you are not one of those people who are liking the current temperatures right now. It's not going to be that much warmer, only about 10, maybe 12 degrees, but you're going to feel a major difference with that sunshine. Keep that in mind. Well, it's definitely getting breezy out here, Judd, and this is probably the coldest spot in our viewing area. Early on this Monday afternoon, we are definitely feeling the colder air. Ever since then, there's just kind of been this constant mist, but the bigger issue now turns towards the bitter cold we're expecting not only late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Be prepared for temperatures in the teens. It's been a while since we've seen that. It feels like temperatures that are in the single digits. It's been a really long time since we've seen that. So if you're layered up properly, you'll be good. It's all about minimizing the amount of exposed skin you have. That's why it's called the wind chill. It's the wind rushing over your bare skin, making it feel even colder than it actually is. So I will say the number one thing I've been getting on social media is, why do they always send Amanda out in the cold? They said they should send the rookie Tyler out, and I said, I love the cold. I might be the only person in Alabama who really is enjoying this right now. We have temperatures in Demopolis currently in the teens. We have those wind chill values down into the single digits. I got about 4 layers on and I'm pretty excited about that. But even better, we woke up to snow early this morning in Marengo County. Now, not snow in the sense that we're going to be talking impact on the roadways. If anything, we haven't really seen any slick spots, which is good. My photographer Eric Knox says that I got to pull a King James because I got to show you how fluffy this snow is. It almost doesn't seem real. I spent 22 years of my life living up north, and this is just some of the fluffiest snow I've ever seen. It's definitely not wet, so gotta love it. Back to you guys in the studio, where hopefully it's a little bit warmer than it is out here in Demopolis. With low humidity and tons of sunshine, does it really get any better than this? I mean, sunny and 75 is a perfect sweet spot. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and without the humidity in our atmosphere, I think it's a very comfortable day to be out and about. And look at this, it's never good when I match the temperature map, but over the next couple of days, we might actually be maybe below normal for a day or two. Sure, a couple of degrees is not going to be a huge difference. You're not going to notice it too much. Now a tropical storm, Ida, is crawling across the state of Mississippi, delivering heavy rain, with it a deluge of water plus warnings and flash flooding. Right now joining us from NBC is reporter Isabel Rosales. She's joining us live from New Orleans. Good morning, Isabel. Tell us what your experience has been like over the past 24 to 48 hours. Ida is now pushing through parts of south central Mississippi, but here locally across central and south Alabama, we are feeling the impacts as those outer bands are really starting to ramp up both in coverage and in intensity. So right now we kind of want to show you the big picture to tell you exactly what we're talking about. Here's that center of circulation for Ida, and we're getting the wraparound moisture on the eastern side, which we tell you a lot of the time with tropical systems is traditionally the wetter and more active side. So it's been about 24 hours since the storm moved inland, and we're just now really starting to see conditions deteriorating across parts of central and south Alabama. Andalusia, this is normally a beautiful shot of the downtown square. Unfortunately, you are gloomy and you're getting a good bit of wet weather pushing through Covington County. A live look brought to you by our Alpha Insurance Camera Network shows that it's not the prettiest day in Andalusia, but more heavy rain is on the way. So I want to give you that first alert heads up. Not only are we tracking localized heavy downpours moving out of parts of Conecuh and Escambia County, moving through the Falco area right now, but Andalusia, red level, our friends in Carolina, and then Florala down the line, you're going to get hit with a whole lot of heavy rain, and there's some lightning in this as well, which means these storms could be producing some gusty straight line winds in along this feeder band that's kind of pushing through the area. We've been watching small little pockets of rotation, so we could be seeing dew points dropping out of the low and mid 70s. That's some pretty tropical muggy air, and only seeing low and mid 60s. It doesn't seem like much, but let me tell you, here in Alabama, you will feel the difference for sure. It's not here forever, but any relief is better than none. The Olympics are here, so obviously we got to take a look at what's going on in Tokyo. And funny enough, they're dealing with very similar weather to us. Upper 80s, low 90s, a few scattered showers, and maybe a couple thunderstorms as they head early next week, but generally dry for the upcoming weekend. We are going to have a lot of you hanging out somewhere in the upper 90s, easily feeling like triple digits. That's probably one of the biggest things we get this time of year during the summer. We tell you the air temperature, we tell you the heat index value or the feels like temperature, and a lot of people say, well, if it feels like 100+ degrees, why don't we just say it's 100+ degrees? The whole point behind the heat index is how it feels to your skin when you walk outside. Air temperature can be physically measured with a thermometer. The heat index value is more of a calculation based off of how much moisture there is in the atmosphere and how ineffective your body is at cooling you off, because that muggy air means your sweat, gross, doesn't evaporate as fast. So tomorrow and Saturday, really good pool days. Sunday too, but a better opportunity for maybe a few passing showers or storms. Christmas in Alabama, 70s are not uncommon, Val, so we're definitely going to keep an eye on that. Camellia Bowl forecast is looking excellent. The sports team asked me to put in a good favor for Camellia Bowl, and I think I was going to say hit a home run, but it's a football game, so a touchdown.
Yeah, I think that's better.
I'm just going to stick to weather and not sport. So you need to have that indoor backup plan just in case. But the weekend forecast is not one where I'm telling you need to cancel all outdoor plans and stay inside. We are going to be watching both Saturday and Sunday with a coverage of rain around 40%. So that means at our wettest point, 40% of our area could be experiencing rain. And at times, it could be localized heavy rain based on where you are. That means lightning detection, showers. So if something is approaching your area, you get that first alert heads up any time of the day. And interactive radar, you guys, is super cool too, because you can see what's going on. It will tell you where the rain is compared to your area, and when you zoom on out, you can see there's the rain that we're watching. We put it in play mode, and it's pushing close to our area, so you can keep a track on the forecast later tonight. And plus, look ahead to the sunshine with that daily forecast. I like this portion of the 7-day better. That's preferably my favorite, but don't worry, we'll keep track of this for you guys too. So where do we go from here is the big question. A lot of showers and thunderstorms for parts of the area and some big bugs for other parts of the area. One thing you got to think about sometimes in Alabama, you have to be strategic on when you're going to wash your car, because we go back and forth between dry patterns and wet patterns, stormy ones, hot ones, cold ones. So today's going to be good, and tomorrow I think so too. So if you're like me and you've been procrastinating maybe washing your car, it might be a good idea to get out the sponge and the soap today. But I do think Friday, probably not a good idea, so get it done sooner rather than later, as more wet weather is expected to return back to the forecast. But I don't know who paid Mother Nature off to get another cold front to pass through our area, but cold fronts this time of year do not usually make their way completely through Alabama. We are very happy that it did though, because hey, early July in Alabama is looking real good right now. I'm not mad about it. Me neither. But tomorrow, specifically early Saturday, I think not only in parts of eastern Alabama do we have that low end threat, but also the potential for a little bit of a higher end impact with those storms in far western portions of central and south Alabama. So keep that in mind. It's not going to pour every moment of the day, and it's also not going to be stormy for everybody, but if you get impacted by one of those storms rolling through your area, specifically late tonight, early tomorrow morning, could be packing a punch with not only the hail, the gusty damaging winds, but maybe a few quick spin-ups as well. We'll have to watch that. Here's that main line pushing through. Here's 7 o'clock in the morning, making its way east of Montgomery, Alex City to Union Springs down to Enterprise. That's where this model's keeping it about 7 o'clock in the morning. Packing a big punch, but getting out of here and leaving you mostly dry and quiet for the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Walking you through it, you can see isolated coverage as we head throughout the morning. A few storms could be a little bit stronger, but the coverage is not overwhelming. We build that intensity and build the amount of rain in later on this afternoon and evening, and you can see a good bit of this. Localized heavy rain, gusty straight line damaging winds could be the major concern. These storms could also produce hail, and at times they could rotate as well, so we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. Normally, as we get ready to wrap up March and head into early April, we'd see highs somewhere in the lower 70s. So above average today and tomorrow ahead of that approaching system. Some of you will struggle Thursday, even with an abundant amount of sunshine, to get to 60 degrees. So keep that in mind. That is going to be a major change. We're talking a good 20+ degree drop in overall temperatures. And we'll gradually warm things back up. Don't worry, if you want some more warmth in time for your Easter weekend.
First Alert Chief Meteorologist Amanda Curran is live with the details, and I just gave you a promotion, girl, for Christmas.
Boom. Can't ask for anything better than a promotion for Christmas. Sorry, Josh, really like you, but I'm going to take that promotion, especially because I know I'm responsible personally for this beautiful forecast. It's a clear night across central and south Alabama, that's for sure. But Dry air, which leads to a clear sky like this, is going to allow us to really cool off.